Shalom, peace, and blessings, brothers and sisters. I'm back to continue our conversation. We were discussing events in my life that led up to me coming on YouTube and putting these events out there for, I guess, the world. Whoever comes across these videos at the order of Yah. I wouldn't be doing this if y'all hadn't said do this, because I don't have a desire, really. I have a desire to do his will, but other than that, I don't want to be in nobody's face putting my business out there, but this is what he wants. So that's exactly what he gonna get. Now, before I get off into the conversation, continuing the conversation, yesterday, I was reading in the book of Isaiah. I'm reading the book of Isaiah, and yesterday, chapter 47 was part of my reading. And as I was reading it, it was so powerful. I believe Yah was speaking so loudly to me through this chapter, and I just want to share it in this video, if I may. I'm not sure if I can get the same power it had yesterday, but I'm still gonna read it. Praise the name of Yah. Come down and sit in the dust, O maiden daughter of Babel. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Kasdim, for no more do they call you tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind flour. Remove your veil. Lift up the skirt, uncover the leg, pass through rivers. Let your nakedness be uncovered. Let your shame also be exposed. I take vengeance and meet no man. Our Redeemer, Yah of hosts is his name, the set apart one of Yisrael. Sit silent and go into darkness, O daughter of Kasdim, for no more do they call you mistress of reigns. I was wrought with my people. I have profaned my inheritance, and I gave them into your hand. You showed them no compassion. You made your yoke very heavy on the elderly. And you said, I am mistress forever, so that you did not take these matters to heart and did not remember the latter end of them. And now hear this, you who are given to pleasures, who dwells complacently, who says in your heart, I am, and there is none but me. I do not sit as a widow, nor do I know the loss of children. Both of these come to you suddenly in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon you in completeness because of your many witchcrafts, for your numerous great potent spells. And you have trusted in your evil. You have said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and your knowledge have led you astray. And you have said in your heart, I am, and there is none but me. But evil shall come upon you, you not knowing from where it arises, and trouble fall upon you. You being unable to put it off, and ruin come upon you suddenly, which you know not. Stand now with your potent spells and your many witchcrafts in which you have labored from your youth. If so be you are able to profit, if so be you find strength. You are exhausted by your many counsels. Let the astrologers, the stargazers, and those who prognosticate by the new moon stand up and save you from what is coming upon you. See, they shall be as stubble. Fire shall burn them. They do not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There is not a coal to be warmed by, nor a fire to sit before it. So they shall be to you with whom you have labored. Your merchants from your youth, they shall wander, each one his own way. There is none to save you. Praise Yah. The reason why that chapter spoke so powerfully to me is because I'm one who has suffered, who has suffered from witchcraft practically all my life and did not know it until very recently, like in the past year or so. It's not just one witch, it's many witches. Some I know, some I don't know. And there's a warlock or two in there as well. These are all revelations from the Most High coming, And he has given these people time to turn away from their wickedness, from their evil, and still continuing to this day, this very hour, in fact. And so, Yah has a day where he's going to deal with it all, from old to new. And that was just confirmation to me. Baby girl, you don't have to deal with this from these people your whole life. I'm going to deal with it. And I praise Yah's name for that. Praise Yah. So aside from that, I wanted to continue the conversation from yesterday. We were talking about me being married 3 times, and my first husband and my third husband passed away. My first husband passed away on May 30th, 2021. My third husband passed away May 31st, 2024. Now, that is not a coincidence. One the day before the other, with 3 years apart. So, this is what Yah revealed to me. Of course, I know about the spirit spouse and the marine kingdom and this, that, and the third, and how some sort of way at some point in my life, a demon attached itself to me. Not exactly sure if that was a part of the molestation when I was a little teeny girl, or sometime after that. I'm not sure. I don't have that revelation yet. But maybe last week I was listening to a YouTube channel, a sister, I can't even bring up her YouTube. I went looking for it, couldn't find it, and that's usually how it go. When you go looking for something, you can't find it, but as soon as you're not looking for it, it pops up everywhere. And I'm pretty sure by the time this video ends and I go on YouTube, I'm going to see her channel. Nonetheless, she was reading from the book of Tobit. The book of Tobit is in the Apocrypha, which normally you can't get attached to the regular 66 books of the Bible. You would have to go looking for the Apocrypha separately. But anyway, in the book of Tobit, in the 3rd chapter, verses 7 through 17, it talks about a young lady who has been married 7 times. And each time she is about to consummate her marriage, her husbands die. Because there is a spirit, a demon attached to her who has claimed her for himself. So this demon doesn't want her to be married to anybody but it. And it kills her husbands. I believe the demon's name is Asmodeus. And the remedy for that is, I guess, her 8th husband, who wants to marry her, is a messenger. Raphael, one of the archangels, gives her 8th husband instructions on how to, I guess, defeat the demon so that he can remain alive married to her. And it works. But the point of the story that I'm bringing it up is because y'all said, doesn't that sound familiar? Like, that, doesn't that ring some bells with you? And it does. Um, I'm not saying that my story is like her. It is like hers. It's not exactly like hers, but it in a way it is, because whatever this entity that is attached to me, it interferes with my relationships. So I just wanted to point that out. It is documented. That's a thing. That is a thing. And so it just sounds like what I'm afflicted with, really and truly. Aside from the witchcraft. Aside from the witchcraft, that yeah. So um from what I understand, what y'all told me, I'm still to be married. This is not going to continue where you get married to somebody and you being afflicted with witchcraft and it's affecting your marriage, and then you got to, because that's got to go. Whatever that entity is, that's got to be severed ASAP. Praise the name of Yah. Um, but I did want to talk about some of the questions that I asked Yah regarding why even let me get married to my third husband, because he led me to marry him. And it did not have the longevity that I was looking forward to. It ended rather abruptly in not a good way. So I'm asking y'all, like, well, why would you even? And I'm not the rebellious type. I'm not the type to question everything that the father does. I know that he has a plan, but I was just concerned. And this is what he put to me, because just like me, my third husband has witchcraft in his family. He wasn't aware of it at all. But that witch in his family, his mother, like I said in the previous video, been doing things for years, for a very, very long time. And she's been getting away with it. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Y'all said to me, I needed somebody to go in and uncover it. I was her worst nightmare. She been getting away with all kinds of stuff. Nobody seen it. Nobody seen it, but I saw it, and she knew I saw it. Y'all said you when I sent you in there to uncover these things, to show her that somebody see you. You've been found out, and you gonna pay for all your crimes, old and new, if you don't repent. But even if you do repent, you still gonna pay for what you did. So that's basically it. And no, I ain't gonna say that's totally it. Also, from what he told me, is that Arvy belongs to him. My third husband belongs to him, but because of him being locked up most of his life and not really having anybody in his life that could show him the way to Yah. That's what he told me now. He needed somebody to be able to meet him where he is and show him, yeah, bring him to a certain point in Yah before he leaves here. It could not have been anybody in his family. Nobody serves Yah in his family. Friends don't serve Yah. I do. And y'all knew if he's give me the order to go, and I'ma go and do that. And that was my assignment, to go help him get to a certain point, and in the process expose the witch. Because as soon as she told me that he passed away, I couldn't do nothing. It was nothing to say. It's almost like my body shut down and I was on autopilot. And y'all just was like, turn around, walk out the door, get in your car, back out, drive off. That's the last time I seen her, heard from her. So now at this point, she knows that I know. But now she got to sit with it. She got to sit with it now. Ain't no running from it. You see, it's time. It's crunch time. You've been getting away with it for so long, but not no more, ma'am. You got to be dealt with now. Because it's been exposed. You see? But anyway, and I don't question y'all. I mean, who... It don't sound like something that he would do, but y'all does whatever y'all wants to do. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody. I read through that book, and I believe it's Ezekiel. He had walk around naked for 3 years, cooking food on cow dung. You see? Who on this YouTube come across this video gonna walk around naked for 3 years because y'all asked them to? Like, who? So if I ask him and that's what he tell me, that's what it is. I don't care who doesn't believe it, who don't think y'all would do nothing like that, and that don't sound like something y'all would do. Baby, that's what he told me. So it's still marriage for me. It's just that some things got to be taken care of. Some things got to be exposed and wrongs made right. And everything got to be, because Yah is not going to allow one of his children to suffer like this forever. No. He's going to deal with those who are causing the suffering. So that when the blessings come, the blessings that they tried to stop for decades, because it's going to come, because Yah said it's going to come. And Yah's not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he needs to repent for anything. So, I mean, that's just what I understand. And I wanted to share that. I'm not trying to make this video too much longer. We gonna continue. It's still maybe not in the marriage. We gonna move on to maybe why am I outside? Why am I outside? Why am I homeless? That's a very interesting story, actually. Can't wait to discuss, because it's so many parts to it. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we gonna get there. So that's my video for today. I praise the name of Yah that he gave me the strength, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to complete it. I bid you all farewell, shalom, and until we meet again, peace and blessings.